What's up, YouTube? It's Nite, and today we are starting off a month-long marathon, if you will, of uploading videos every day to this YouTube channel. We're going to be starting off, well, actually, I don't know what the exact order will be, but this will be one of the first videos to go up. I still have a few videos from tournaments that have happened long ago to finish, so I don't know exactly when this goes, so it might already be underway, but expect YouTube videos every day going forward. My goal is to take a little break after the winter season final. That is going to be happening tomorrow, actually. And not really do much for Spring Commander 2 because over the past 4 months, it's been absolutely crazy. But I'll talk about that probably in future videos. Right now, I just want to say that my goal is to reach 250 followers or subscribers on YouTube. So if you can share this video with your girlfriend, please do so. If you don't have a girlfriend, then what are you doing with your life, man? Just get one. Just get one. Let's introduce our players. Starting with the left-hand side, we have Darien Style, our yellow Serpent commander, opening up with a triple research station, and his teammate Loft, who is our blue and commander, opening up with the double air, going up against Dark.Legend, represented by HVK Legend, who is our brown Serpent commander, and his partner, where's he at? He's right here, Captain Dark, our puke green. I don't see that color every day. Serpent commander both opening up with a double, actually there's a triple land factory for HVK Legend, and it looks like they're going to try and be aggressive. And, you know, I've been playing a little bit of Supreme Commander 2. I don't play that much anymore, but you know, players tend to open like this, and then they don't pressure. You have to pressure when you open up such aggressive build, especially when you don't open up air. That is just a very quick way, I feel like, to let go. But they are going to pressure here, even though they have units here. And what more is, he's actually going to clump here. Not the greatest. There's a PD here by Darien. Very well played there, and that force is going to get taken out. And now Pew Green is going to send his units forward, and that is going to be very, very unfortunate. You have to try and sync up. I think some players during this tournament, or at least during the East versus West tournament, were not in voice chat talking. What are you doing? If you're playing a tournament, a team tournament, you 100% have to be in voice chat. That is half of your success right there. That's going to be coming from your ability to sync up with your partner. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but honestly, kind of looks like it whenever these builds. This build looks like a very pressure build, and you have to push together, I think. So either it was a mistake or they're not in voice chat. We do have a megalith that's coming up here, or rather a gantry, but I imagine it's a megalith. Can only basically be a megalith at 6 minutes. So very much the meta from our left team here. I believe their name is Oblivion, and the team on the right is Dark.Legend. A lot of PDs, and he's able to afford a megalith. Very interesting. I'm honestly surprised he can afford that much. He hasn't been building at 6 minutes. That's pretty good. Maybe he's been reclaiming. No, he's not been reclaiming. So maybe I just can't get an efficient build myself going, but I feel like if I did this build, I can't quite afford a megalith by 6th minute. Or rather, I can afford a factory, but yeah, he did build a lot of energy right off the bat, so maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But in any case, if you haven't figured this out, this is from the 2v2 tournament that I ran 2 weekends ago. It was very, very entertaining. I highly recommend you guys watch every single match that I will be uploading, because there have been amazing players playing in amazing games. Some very big surprises. Some teams didn't make it as far as I thought, and others made much farther. And even the winner, I was really, really surprised by, which is maybe giving a little too much away. But in any case, I think you guys should watch it. Very entertaining games. If you're looking to improve your 2v2 games, there's been some crazy mind games. There have been some crazy tactics employed, and I can't wait, honestly, to cast all of these. I'm casting all of these in one day. I have 9 matches to cast, so maybe by the last match I'll be completely dead. We'll see. But I do want to get these out of the way and start uploading them to you guys as promised. I know a lot of you have been waiting for those East versus West to be uploaded. And I don't even need to cast those. I just wanted to spread them out. And I think I missed a couple. So all of them were kind of delayed. So I think our Oblivion team is just waiting for that megalith to be pushed out here. I'm honestly not sure what Dark.Legend is doing at this point, because the spam is not going to be effective anymore. I don't care how many adapters shield. Okay, well, I can't say that. Given the amount of megaliths that's on the field, this amount of adapters with the air is not going to be enough. Because what do adapters have to do? They have to clump together. Or mostly they do. You have to have some ridiculously good army control to not have to clump with them and still succeed against air. And what do fighters or bombers really good at? Well, they're good at bombing clumped units. And we do have our first Cicada coming out. And I do want to say, obviously, these two teams are fairly new to the game. But I think, you know, they're doing okay, particularly our Oblivion team here, Darian Style, who's I don't know how long he has been subscribed to my channel, but thank you, Darian, for subscribing. He watches my streams a fair amount, so thank you for that support. And Loft, I've actually met Loft a couple of weeks ago, right before this tournament happened, and played a couple of games with him. I don't know him too much, and I don't know Captain Dark at all. H3K also has played in some 1v1 tournaments, and he has done fairly well. You know, he's one of those newcomers that's very decent at the game. We do have jump jets coming in. Let's see if these jump jets will be able to do anything. Of course, these megaliths are very, very close to range. Loft is on this blob. It's going to bomb right in the center, and that blob just melts away in a couple of seconds there. Very unfortunate for Captain Dark. Or am I messing up his name? Nope, it's Captain Dark. I do encourage these players to keep playing and keep trying at it. You know, playing a tournament for fun, nothing wrong with that, but you always want to try and improve. That's what playing a strategy game is all about. It's all about improvement while having fun. Captain Dark is going to go down here, and this is the best out of 3, I forgot to mention. So this isn't over yet. I'm just going to speed this up. We did have a few issues with players not leaving the game when the game was clearly over, which resulted in some games going way longer, which is why if you watch some of the live stream games, particularly towards the end of this tournament, you do see me and Spiff just being completely dead. It was one match in particular. That I will not mention, but I think you guys know which match I'm talking about if you watched the live stream. But H3K Legend does go down, and nevertheless, to the megalith and the airplane spam here. I can't really necessarily call it spam at 16 minutes, but nevertheless, it's 1-0 to Oblivion. Let's go ahead and see if Dark.Legend can pull it back in Game 2. Welcome back to Game 2 between Dark.Legend and Oblivion. Let's go ahead and start by introducing our Team Oblivion. Represented by our orange AN commander, it is Loft. Don't know what he's opening up with yet, because I think he was idle for a bit. His teammate is also a little behind, although he is going to plop down to 3 land factories. It is our yellow 7 commander. It is Darian Style. They're playing against Dark.Legend, represented by our red 7 commander, with the name of Captain Dark opening up with a triple land factory. And his teammate, H3K Legend, with our brown 7 commander, also with a triple land factory. So very unusual to see this many Cyber players, but again, this tournament was a pre-pecked tournament, which means players have to keep playing their factions. So we do have some similar strategies. I don't necessarily agree with this opening by our Aeon player. As of the Aeon, you really do have a big advantage on this map. Oh, by the way, the map is Treyarch Island, if you don't know what the map is. This is one of my personal favorite maps. Of course, if you know how I play, if you play with me, I don't too much care for the meta. Of course, teleport is powerful, and which is why it is extremely unbalanced towards Aeon. But if you're not doing that, if you're not utilizing it for its most tactically opportunistic advantage, shall we say. This map is actually very, very fun because you have naval opportunities, you have land opportunities, and I think all UEF fight on this map is actually a very interesting fight. Hell, even an Aeon fight where you don't teleport on top of these ridges or go around like a sneaky motherfucker is pretty interesting to me as well. But nevertheless, now you guys know my favorite map. I don't know if this is the favorite map. Actually, I think it is. I think I like this map a fair decent amount, and I like it. We do have, who is this? HVK Legend pushing forward here, taking out a Mass Extractor and an Engineer. That air is going to continue to try and bomb here, but unfortunately there's just too many adapters there. I would actually pull those back. There's a really nice choke point here set up by Darien Style, though. He's getting some Brackman in that mix. I like that. And it looks like some adapters from Captain Dark. And these factories are actually paused. Not sure what that's about. Oh, I think he's trying to expand his mass, so HVK Legend is trying to utilize his advantage here, taking out some mass extractors and trying to expand off of it. That's actually a very smart thing to do, I think. But I'm not a whole big fan of pausing factories for this long. I actually pause my factories quite a bit, but try not to do it as... Okay, I would really like to see Loft engaging his commander. Loft, if you are watching this cast... you can definitely engage these bots with your commander. There isn't that many of them, especially with the shields. Going up on the factories, you can definitely do some damage with your commander. Early on, your commander is actually a very powerful unit. Don't forget to utilize it. So yeah, be uploading, I think, 3 of these videos every week until obviously it's all done, coupled with all the 1v1 tournament extravaganzas we had going on and some of the leftover stuff. That is, again, going to be a video every day. I'm going to try and take a break, which is why I'm pre-recording these. So go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you know when the videos are going to be coming out. And it's curious that none of the right-hand side players have decided to push each other. I would have loved to see just a little bit of harass by these Brackmen. Also, the unit count seems very, very low. Has there been an engagement that I didn't see? There would be Rex, so I don't think so. Oh, there's a lot of PDs. Okay, I'm not sure why. Okay, this is one of the biggest things, and maybe I'll make a video eventually, a tutorial or guide. I don't like making tutorials or guides because I know there's a certain certain people, plural, that will be watching it and taking it in as I'm trying to teach you guys how to be pro, where I'm not really pro, at least not anymore. You know, I just might want to do some hints, but some people will see, oh, as with everything I do, guys, by the way. Some people will see it, oh, well, this is wrong. Well, no, actually, I'm kind of right where PDs aren't. I wouldn't recommend PDs being built by newer players. I wouldn't, at least not like this, not like this. I think one of the biggest things for newer players to understand is that PDs, unless you know exactly what you're doing with them, there's some players like Foxtermelon who utilize PDs very, very well. But defensive PDs are never a good idea unless it is absolutely your last resort. If you can fit this many PDs, think about how many land factories or how many research generators you can afford. And in this stalemate, you can be doing so many other things. You could be building a naval factory, an air factory, a sneaky expansion somewhere. You can definitely be doing something else. If you shouldn't even be thinking about a point defense unless you're in trouble. Unless you're in trouble. And in this case, your opponent is pushing. Your opponent's teammate has no possibility of going around you. And you got to think about it. If your opponent is turtling, or if he's being aggressive, there's a reason why he's not pushing you. There's got to be. Unless he's bad. But in this case, he's not bad. He's getting a megalith. Unless he's bad, he's getting something. And your PDs, chances are not going to be good against that something. Are not going to be good against that something. Loft, unfortunately, is going to die here. Or not die, but he's going to lose his base. His commander is in the water here. Not sure what that's about. There's a row of pigeons here. Going to be a nice protecting wall here of structure detonate against these incoming flanks that he will have to deal with. And it looks like this team is going to go around. I think this is what they should have done much, much earlier. There's a megalith here that's going to be prepared to deal with this. There's a lot of land gantries coming out. And I'm not sure why he's pulling back. Who is this? This is Captain Dark. This is Captain Dark. So I haven't heard of him. But Captain Dark, if you watch my videos, you definitely can't be this hesitant when you're going spam. Do you have this megalith putting in work? Structure detonates? Is there structure detonate? I can't. I don't know. I don't think there is, because I think it would have done much more damage. And these megaliths are actually doing work here. Nothing is going down here, despite there being so many units for Dark.Legend here. That first land gantry is going to go down, but a lot of these units have already perished here, and now it's an equal fight. And that is not going to go well when you have megaliths that are not even being fired upon at this point. Very nice hold by Darien style here. Nicely played. And I don't think these units are going to get anything. There's some activation of unit shields. I forget what the exact term of the upgrade is here. But unfortunately, that's not going to help you against megaliths too much. It would help you if you're on top of them. It would help you survive longer and try to take out the megaliths. But if you're not firing upon them, it's not really going to do a whole lot. We do have megaliths from HVK Legend as well. So that's going to be very, very interesting. And more spam. So in this situation, what I would do as Captain Dark is, if you really want to keep up with spam, I mean, there's other better options, but I'm just saying, if you want to utilize the spam and you really like playing with this many factories, I would try and sync up with your opponent or your teammate. Your teammate is going megaliths, so you can start making a hell ton of adapters, or yeah, you can definitely go megalith as well. Although you kind of bit yourself in the foot here, because you've made so many land factories. I mean, you're probably going to be able to afford one, maybe two, especially going forward, but I don't know. It's not a bad choice. It's not a bad choice. It's 17th minute, though. It's a little late, which is why I think you definitely could have utilized your spam much earlier. But yeah, guys, let me know in the description below if you would like to see a guide from me. Again, it's not going to be like a high-level guide, but I do think that, I'm still relevant to the point where I can do some kind of micro or maybe even a macro tutorial. I mean, you can't really do a macro tutorial. It's kind of a build tutorial. But yeah, maybe once I'm back after my break, I can do a tutorial. It's just I would only do it if a lot of you request it, obviously, because again, I try to put in I try to make my videos as good as I can. So I would try to really plan it and really structure it for you guys. So let me know if you'll find that useful. There's a big army encroaching here. There's a couple of point defenses, probably unit structure detonate, I would expect. He's activating, what is this upgrade called? I keep forgetting, but it's the unit shield. And wow, there's just absolutely nothing that's going down. Well, now there is a little bit, but unfortunately, the army is all gone. And look at this. He's firing on Loft in the water here. I'm not sure what Loft is doing. But yeah, I don't think you can, in this situation, an air opening kind of is not very good, I don't think. But let's see if Darien can pull this out. But right now, our Captain Dark team is, or sorry, Dark.Legend team is looking very good to try and tie this up. A couple of megaliths are going to come around here and save Loft. There's a lot of megaliths here for Darien style. First megalith is going to go down, though, here, I think. Yep, but there are 4 more down there. You got to micro your units just a little bit more. Losing another megalith there. Not the best. But he is going to trade, I think, 3 for 3. Did he lose 3? He might have lost 3 there. So he actually traded 3 for 2. That's not that good for Darien there. And oh my goodness, he is being surrounded by so many units right now. Dark.Legend is pushing strong here. 5 megaliths in total pushing against Darien's 5. So let's see if he can hold this. It's going to be a very difficult hold, especially with that 1 megalith on the right-hand side of your screen being all by itself. Megaliths are falling left and right, but Darien still has 5. He has actually reinforced with a 6th one. 3 more are building on the way. Captain Dark has lost 1 of his, and a 2nd one of his. Darien still has 5 megaliths. How is this possible? The 2 from the left-hand side managed to make their way back, and now they have formed a really nice concave, and Darien defends this in an almost near-perfect style. Darien style. Hey, get it, guys? Get it? And see, in this position, Captain, what did your PDs really accomplish here? Not, again, whenever I pose these questions, it's not me trying to be mean or savage. I'm just trying to ask you the questions you should be asking yourself when you're making a decision whether to build, click, well, really click on anything. So just stop and think. What are these PDs going to accomplish? What are these anti-air towers going to accomplish? Why? Why are these here? Why are these structures here? Your opponent is even going air. Why are you building air? Anti-air. I am confused by this choice, and so should you. Loft is making the correct decision, I think. Building research stations. I don't think he can do much else here. Darien is going to actually feel confident here and push forward. First megalith is going to fall. But he does draw Captain Dark's army out. Is there Cicadas on the way? A Cicada would end this match so quickly. Holy crap, this is a 26th minute game, guys. This is absolutely insane. Darien style, holding on by the nick of his breath. Or I don't know how the expression goes. He has a lot of megaliths that are in red here. Wow. 3 megaliths in red here are gonna survive. No. What? No way. What the heck? Wow, these are like hero megaliths, man. 4 megaliths in red. And see, just a quick thing here. If you wanted to use your units most efficient, you would send these 2 megaliths to the back. These 3 megaliths, really. And that's how it's actually kind of ending up here, but it's only by accident that this is happening. And these megaliths are still alive. Are you kidding me? There is a Cicada here, but there's no megaliths that it's going to support here. If all of these megaliths survive, I'm going to lose my shit. No. No way. Darien style, you're a mad genius. Alright, finally, the first megalith goes down. What an insane engagement. Is that megalith gonna go down? Nope. Nope. This is Sparta. They're gonna hold this choke point all day long. And unfortunately, Captain or Dark.Legend has ran out of megaliths here. These megaliths are so low. Oh my goodness. Insane exchanges. If we had like a graph to compare resources lost, Darien would be like near 0. And, well, no, I can't say that. I mean, exchange. Mass for mass exchange here. What is this bombing runs? Okay. The exchange ratio for Darien's style would be insane. Insanely low. Well, actually, no. Insanely high. It would be insanely low for Dark.Legend. And honestly, I mean, I know I have all the vision here, but you've been exchanging absolutely insane. And you have a Cicada that's activated, so I'm not sure why he's holding back here. So I'm going to actually speed this up to 5 because I think Darien has managed to turn around an insane game. And he does want to play careful because it's a tournament, and also it's still a very complicated game. Who knows what the opposing team might have, but now he's taking out another round of Megaliths. He has Loft in his army, and he has a crap ton of Megaliths. And he can just pound through anything. Honestly, at this point, he can pretty much kill anything with that army. That's absolutely insane. That is so many Megaliths. Raining fire on Captain Dark, who's escaping down to his buddy's base on the right-hand side. His base melts away. No Megaliths fall, I don't think. And Darien is just going to continue on his way. What an insane games, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we'll be uploading videos, not necessarily the 2v2 tournament every day, but these will be coming your way on a very consistent basis. So keep on checking this out. Check out the playlist and some of the other videos. As far as this was the first tournament game, actually, of the tournament. And it was a very interesting Traic Island match. And I hope you guys continue watching because the games are only going to get better as we are going to get towards the finals. So thank you very much for watching. Oblivion does take the 2-0 win and sending Dark.Legend to the loser bracket. I'll be back with another video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching and take care. If you're still watching, give a thumbs up to this video. If you liked the video, leave a comment. If you loved the video, please subscribe. And if you are blown away by it, check out my Patreon page. This has been Nite. Take care and peace out.